You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
Yeah, I gave it, put it in my pocket. It don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money, money.
All out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? It's Alex, the Fantasy Football Hustler, back at you, and we got another best ball draft. Let's go. And man, we got 2 autos in the first round. What is going on? I put a message for one of the guys and messaging the other one right now. Let's see who's up in here. Toyota 1, let's smoke it up, bro.
All right. Fire them up.
What up? Let's get it done. Let's go. Derek in the house. Salute. And man, well, there we go. I see the number 12. Yeah, I know he's doing multiple drafts right now, so that's must have what happened. He just must have just totally spaced on that. And man, the other guy, I know he's a friend of someone who joined, the dude who got the first pick, Lack. There he goes. Just one. I see his green dot right now. There we go. Okay, so just one auto. That's it. Just, well, I mean, 2 autos from 2 people, but looks like they're both in here right now. So there we go. Harpreet, what up, bro? What up? The roll in the house. Fantasy football roll. What up? No way. Will said, looks like a Vegas trip could be in order. He said, Black, I think I said, let's go. Did you close? Did you close on the house? Nice, bro. Congrats. I know that's big time. And what'd you say the plan was after the Vegas trip? You said you're gonna rent initially before you look for a new spot to buy. But hell yeah, man. Vegas. All right. Hey, Jamie in the house. What up, bro? Jamie, we got to get now that the season's starting, we got to come up with a time for you to start collabing and coming on the show. Make it like a regular thing during the season. Because yeah, I know we'd be a cool we can get it going for 2 segment on the show. Conditional offer close on the 29th. Okay, so week and a half. There we go. Right before football season, bro. Right before football season. There you go. He said probably going to buy then vacation. Okay, nice. Glad you got a plan, homie. Let's go. Crispy in the house. What up, Crispy? We're getting ready to fire it up. Let's go.
Hold up. Smoke weed every day.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's talk roll. Let's figure out because like what I'd like to do is I want to have it to where people are like, let's say it's Wednesday. You're like the Wednesday guest or whatever on like specific show, whether it's morning, whether it's afternoon, whether it's the nighttime show, whatever we're doing. But I want to have it to where people have, their 1 or 2 shows that they always come on. There'll be specific things, that get brought up during those shows, whatever that is, we'll figure that out. But yeah, I would like to be, I want to get it planned and have like scheduled days where people are going to be on. Most shows during the season, I think are going to be like an hour to 2 hours and you don't have to commit for that whole show. But if like, let's say the show is going to go from 4 to 6 and you always come on at 5 or whatever, whatever, something like that. And right, Derek said the first best ball I see without Crispy. So this one was crazy because Lack, the number one pick, he invited a handful of people in, so I didn't even have to post like about it outside of the post that I already made. So I know Crispy, he kind of joins when he sees the post happening. You know, maybe he didn't see that post happen today and was like, oh, guess they don't need me. Guess they don't need me. Jamie said, yeah, I'm down for that. Can't be Tuesday night or Sunday morning. Yeah, no worries, dude. And yeah, Sunday morning, I mean, I know everyone's going to be doing their thing on Sunday morning. If anybody ever wants to come do a guest spot, you know, you come on at 8:00, you know, in the morning or something like that on Sunday. Cause I'm going to have long shows on Sunday. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yep, hit me up, Roll. We'll get it planned out. Yeah, I didn't have to post. This was the first best ball draft that I didn't have to post about it at all outside of what I already posted. Anthony, what up, bro? He said, I'm the new Crispy. I like it, bro. I like it. This is crunch time, too. This is crunch time. I mean, we might, last year, we drafted all the way up through that Wednesday, right before the season started. I mean, shit, this year we might be more gangster and set up a draft for Thursday morning or something so everyone could get one last draft in before the season starts. But yeah, it is going to be, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. We're like, what are we? Are we 2 weeks away? 2.5 weeks away? Let me see. Yeah. 2 weeks and a few days. 2 weeks and a few days. About, I think, 16 days away. I'm regretting not doubling up on CD and Dak. Man, I mean, you could have had it, bro. You could have had it. You took Richardson over Dak. Man. But yeah, we're knee deep in this best ball draft right now. We only had 5 RBs go in the first 2 rounds. And then we had Gibbs and ETN go in the third there. We had a lot of QBs going. A lot of QBs and a lot of wide receivers. Round 3, though. Round 3 is the running back round so far. 3 out of the 5 picks have been running backs. Very interesting. Crispy said, not a Crispy move at all. Scared of the contracts? I'm not. They're going to get it done. Is it going to slow down the beginning of their season? Maybe. It might. I think they're going to get it done, though. Said Dak is nothing without CD. I wouldn't say that, but I mean, CD is one of the best wide receivers in the league. So, you know, you take away him from Dak's core. And, you know, Brandon Cooks, I mean, he's no slouch, but he's no CD Lamb either. But that'd be crazy. Cooks, he might start off on fire. Crispy nose. Richardson's gonna hurt people, man. Cooks. If CD wasn't there, Cooks would be the number 1. And like I said, Cooks is no slouch, but he's no CD Lamb. Like, he's getting up there in age. But I feel like Cooks is one of the only players who's been traded more than once for a first round pick. Like, remember when the Saints traded him to New England? I believe it was for a first rounder. And then New England traded him to the Texans, right? And that was for a first rounder. No, the Rams. The Rams, that's who it was. The Rams. And that was also for a first rounder. And Crispy said, I called bust before he got hurt. You and me both, bro. Man, that was one of the things that me and Crispy were fully aligned with last year, that Anthony Richardson is not the guy that we want for fantasy football. And like the biggest difference between him and like a Jaden Daniels has done it with his arm. And when he was at I guess he didn't do the combine, did he? But that's just one of the things they keep talking about, how good of a thrower he is, how good his accuracy is, and like all that kind of stuff. You never heard anybody talk about how good Anthony Richardson's accuracy is. Like, not once. And like when it comes to the NFL, it's like the real difference maker for QBs is how accurate you are. Like with the ball, like everybody can throw the ball hard. If you're an NFL quarterback, like you could throw the ball hard. You could throw the ball far. It's all about how accurate you are. Can you put those balls in like the insane, like tight spaces and angles? Pause. Like, that's what it's all about. I was trying to think who Anthony Richardson reminded me of, and then it hit me Dante Culpepper. No, man, I'm not even saying Cam Newton, bro. Like, nah. I mean, Cam Newton was like the most talented quarterback that came out in his year. Anthony Richardson was not. Anthony Richardson was a freak of nature. That's why he went third amongst those QBs. Said we'll be good when he's young because he can run. Well, yeah, but Cam could throw the ball a little. Like, let's go look at Cam's college quarterbacks, like throwing stats. I mean, we know that he could run. And then I'll pull up Anthony Richardson's college stats. So I guess well, they have something very similar in that they only played 1 year. Like, I mean, you know, they played 3 years, but like he only started 1 year, 28-54. Yeah, I mean, Cam threw for more than him, but shit, Cam threw for 30 TDs. Anthony Richardson threw for 17. Come on, it's nothing. 17 touchdowns throwing. How many did he get on the ground? He had 9 on the ground. That's it. Cam threw for 30 touchdowns and ran for 21. Derek, I don't want you ever saying that Anthony Richardson is Cam Newton. That's college that we're talking about. I'm talking college. This is their final year. He doesn't have stats in the NFL. We can't even compare it to anything. Cam Newton had 50 touchdowns as a senior, 51 touchdowns as a senior, 30 passing and 30 throwing the ball, 21 running the ball. Anthony Richardson threw 17 touchdowns and 9 interceptions as a senior, and he ran for 600 yards and 9 touchdowns. Cam Newton threw for 2,800 yards and ran for 1,400 yards, almost 1,500 yards. Come on, man. I don't want to hear. Well, I understand. I'm just saying he is no Cam Newton. He's no Cam Newton. Crispy said Richardson's trash. Back it up. Nah, man. Just because they're big and they can run. No, there's very little similarities in Cam Newton and Richardson. Richardson's gonna flame out. He's gonna flame out. He's gonna, like, you know that guy Trey Lance? I bet you Richardson and Trey Lance have very similar futures. Very, very similar futures. And it's not like the Colts don't have anybody behind him either. It's his job for sure. Any kind of but all you're doing is disrespecting Culpepper and Cam Newton when you say the same body type. What? They're tall. Whoop-de fucking do. Every fucking, like, dude. Anthony Richardson is 6'4". Okay? How many quarterbacks in the NFL are 6'4"? A lot of them. A lot of them. A lot of them. And you want to compare them to, I mean, an MVP in Cam Newton, at least someone who won it. And Dante Culpepper, come on, man. All we're doing is making Anthony Richardson sound good when you compare him to Culpepper and say he just looks like Cam to me out there. But how, though? How? How? Because like he ran it like 20 times and got smacked and concussed. Cam was going out there, lowering his head, taking hits, scoring touchdowns, and then coming out with the Superman. Richardson looks nothing like Cam. And I don't even like Cam. Like, Richardson's just that bad that I don't even want him compared to Cam. Looks more like Culpepper than Newton, also with the way he runs and shit. It's undeniable. Come on, dude. No. Looks more like Culpepper than Newton. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I'm going to go see if we can find some Dante Culpepper college stats. Because Anthony Richardson's a flash in the pan, okay? Flash in the pan. Yeah, look at this. Dante Culpepper, his senior year, he throws for 3,700 yards and 28 touchdowns. And then 463 yards on the ground and 12 touchdowns. Come on, man. I know that you're saying like just body type and all that kind of shit, but like, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Like, yes, they're all 6'4", you know, they all have the same skin tone, you know, they can run, but no. Cam Newton was a way better runner than Anthony Richardson has proven to be at this point. Just because he ran in 2 games in the NFL, I'm not comparing him to a guy who won the MVP about 10 years ago. No, he has not proven anything to be anywhere close compared to him at all. No way. Said even in the end zone, he celebrates like Cam in the end zone. I mean, what did he score? 2 touchdowns in his NFL career so far? I mean, come on. Have to be throwing the ball through trees. It's even the way he runs the ball when they're down in the end zone. Come on, man. He played like 50 snaps in the NFL. He played 50 snaps, something like that. He only played how many games? 3 games? 2.5 games? Come on. Go watch Culpepper highlights. I bet Culpepper highlights will have to do with throwing the ball because he actually threw the ball and threw a lot of touchdowns. I don't know why we're hyped off of a guy who threw 17 touchdowns as a senior in college and didn't even run for double-digit touchdowns. Someone who is all about his legs. He didn't even run for double-digit touchdowns in college. As y'all talking like I'm saying Cam Newton is good. Well, Cam Newton is way better than Anthony Richardson has been. So, like, comparing it to him, that's bringing Anthony Richardson up. That's bringing Anthony Richardson up. And he said Cam Newton wasn't great to me at all. I mean, I wasn't saying Cam Newton was great, but he's way better than Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson is not, I mean, okay, you know who he really looks like out there? He looks like Terrell Pryor, okay? Like, that's who he really looks like, Terrell Pryor. And Terrell Pryor was way better than him in college. You want to compare him to someone? Don't just blanket pull Cam Newton out of there. Come on, get out of here. Anthony said, I'm offended. You better be. I think you picked him in multiple best ball drafts now. So would you trade Anthony Richardson straight up for Jaden Daniels in Dynasty? Probably. Yeah. If given the opportunity, I would. Anthony Richardson's going to flame out, man. I've been saying this since last year. I know you guys might listen to some other fools around here that tell you that Anthony Richardson's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but he's not. He's not. I don't care what the eyeball test says when the stats don't match. Okay? That's what it comes down to. Because you can't just be great looking. You have to have the stats to back it up. And he doesn't. He never has. 17 passing touchdowns as a senior. And we think that's going to translate to the NFL? Nope. And he says that the NFL's easy, yet he couldn't even get more than a couple games without getting his shit split. He had 2 injuries in the same year, and it was because of him running and not protecting himself. It's ugly. It's ugly. And Anthony, yep, you're just the culprit who drafted him today. All right, let's smoke. Let's smoke. We gotta smoke. Too much Anthony Richardson talk over here, stressing me out. Fuck. And see, and the only place that I have Anthony Richardson, people must know that I hate him like that much. Because nobody's trying to trade me anything of value at all for him. So please let him have like 2 good games so I could trade him, please. All right, let's see. All right. As someone who's gone to court a few times in their life, let me tell you, it is very easy to get those court dates pushed back. And for regular folk, like it's very easy to get it pushed back a few months. Like your lawyer could just keep asking for continuances. And a lot of times you don't even need a reason why. You don't even need a reason why. So like with someone like him, he's going to get it fucking postponed. Like he's going again in October. So like he could get it thrown back like easily, like 2 months going to like December and then get it pushed back again. And then like the season's over. Then the season's over at that point. So yeah, I'm with you, man. It's going to get postponed from October. And then nothing's getting finalized in October. What up, Bakes? What up, bro? And he said he'll be Patty's go-to. I mean, he'll be one of them. He'll be one of them. He said Patty's going to throw to him like he's going to jail next year. We hope so. We hope so. Going to be fighting that case on the field, baby. There we go. I'm just going to keep reminding people. Bring back Super Bowls there. And might not get in trouble at all. Might just need to sign some footballs, and that's it for community service, you know? Could easily happen. What's everybody smoking on out there? What's everybody smoking on out there? I just packed up another bowl. I got some. What is this one? Dosylado. Yeah. And 26.55% THC. Let them know, Derek. Subscribe. Hit that thumbs up for the 420 crew. Let's go. We are getting into round 7 right now. Baker Mayfield and Mark Andrews went off the board. Round 7. Here we go. Here we go. Off the board. Christmas. Back up the truck one time for Deontay Johnson. If you guys are paying money to be in a fantasy football league and you draft Deontay Johnson, just remember how many times I've said he's garbage. How many times has he dropped the ball with game on the line, all that kind of shit. Like, do not draft Deontay Johnson. I better not see any of the hardcore 420 crew members draft Deontay Johnson in this draft or any other draft that comes after this. Automatically lose points, whoever drafts him. He's a bum. Again.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
Uh-oh. Tyreek was seen wearing a protective brace on his hand. What happened? What happened? What's up with Tyreek? Wonder where we're at in the Marvel multiverse of madness. Such a crazy draft. I got my 2 picks in, then I might not pick for another couple days. Let's see. Who's on the clock? Tro something is on the clock. There goes Scary Terry. All right. Jimmy Ward. Okay. Got a 1-year contract extension from the Texans. Xavier Worthy off the board.
Let's go give it to you. What?
Speaking of X. DL38. DL38. Not IDP 38. Defensive lineman 38. Do you realize how horrible that is? 38 Why would I be hyped about DL 38? You know how horrible he finished the year before that? DL 38. Bakes. Now I want you to say why you don't hate him that much, being DL 38. Not IDP 38. Again, DL 38. Can you imagine how, like, IDP wise, like what number he is in the hundreds? At least he's over 100. There has to be over 100 people with higher scores than him. Walker is a defensive end. Yeah, he is. Hey, Ron in the house. What up, bro?
You got perfect time. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
Dude. DL 38. I hate him even more now. 10 sacks. DL 38. That's not good. Ziggy, what? He took him. Deontay Johnson, the 9-10.
So dumb, so dumb, so dumb, so you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real. You are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
Oh, wow. You got to be shitting me.
Oh, man. Oh, Jalen Warren. I mean, I guess it's best ball, but yeah, him already having the hammy issues and all that. I'd be avoiding him. Yeah, look at Najee. Already going in the 6th round. His ADP is already rising since Warren got hurt. Let's see. What's another song that we could do? For 466 yards. I mean, where did he stack up last year? Where the hell is he? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, he was running back 9 last year, even missing all that time. Got him in the 6th round. I don't know how much Kamara I have. I have him in a couple places in Dynasty, but I know I haven't taken him in any of these best balls. He's old. Just look at him.
Simmons is old.
There goes Gino. We had a little break in the QBs for a minute. And there goes Gino. Toyota 1 swooping in the 11th round. Oh, I didn't even see that because we're looking at stats and all this for Kamara, but B-Rob the Mob went last round.
Caught a bullet in his bubble goose. He caught a bullet in his bubble goose. You can be at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your goose.
Yeah, 100 receptions isn't easy, and Kamara's never had 100 receptions in his entire career. So I'm not going to say that he's going to do it, this year. Like at the beginning, first 4 years of his career, 80, like every single year. But then since then, 47, 57. He did have 75 last year. That's the closest that he's gone. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I guess we're done streaming on Instagram. Has any RB ever? Pretty sure LT has. Let's see. Yeah, LT in 2003, 137 targets, 100 receptions, 725 yards, 4 receptions, for receiving touchdowns. I mean, that was just his points as a receiver. He said, Jesus, of course it is. Yeah, so that it, like, if you just say that this receiver had 137 targets, 100 receptions, 725 yards, and 4 touchdowns, who is that wide receiver? And you'd be like, man, that wide receiver probably sucked. And then you're like, he actually wasn't a wide receiver. He was actually a running back. Those were his receiving stats. He also had 313 rushing attempts for 1,645 yards and 13 touchdowns on the ground, giving him a combined total of 2,370 total yards that year. Oh man, he said 80 receptions as an RB2, you definitely win for sure. For sure. Yeah, LT, man. I mean, those were just years that he was winning people like just championships, man. 100 receptions in 1 year. I think CMC had 60. Let's go see CMC his big year. He said maybe not 60. I think he did have 60. Let's see. Damn. CMC's gone over 100 receptions twice. Twice he's done it. He did in 18 and 19. It was 19 where he had the 1,000. Yeah. He had more yards than LT had that year, more receptions. I mean, LT was over 1,600 rushing. CMC was in the 1,300 range. But yeah, CMC in 2018, 124 targets, 107 receptions. That was his sophomore year. And then 2019, 142 targets, 116 receptions. Oh, man. In 2018, he ran for almost 1,100 yards. He was 2 yards shy. And then in 2019, he almost ran for 1,400 yards. Let's go see. I'll just Google that. So we found 3 seasons. Dude, it's only happened 6 times. It's only happened 6 times. Larry Centers, whoever the fuck that is, 1995, 101 receptions on the Cardinals. LT, 2003, San Diego. Matt Forte, 102 in 2014. Christian McCaffrey, 107 and 18. Christian McCaffrey, 116 in 2019. Austin Eckler in 2022, 107. That was the year he won a shitload of people championships. Christian McCaffrey, only guy on this list to have 1,000 yards receiving. Let's go look at that. How many running backs have gained 1,000 yards receiving in a season? Damn, Christian McCaffrey, Roger Craig, and Marshall Faulk. Those are the only running backs that have ever hit the 1,000. And Tia says 6 more than I thought. Man, those are some crazy seasons, man. Said 500, 600 is good QB average of attempts. That means we're 100 RBs were 100 of those attempts. And not just RBs, 1 RB. Yeah. And Donkish, what up? Sorry, dude. I didn't even see you. We got some Rumble action. We usually don't have too much Rumble action. Donkish, you still over there on Rumble? But yeah, that's pretty crazy though. Pretty crazy. Yeah, CMC is definitely one of the best. I mean, one of the best fantasy running backs ever, right? Now we got some IDPs. Damn, Foyola Kuhn went in the 7th, and then we didn't have another guy picked until the 10th round, and that was Micah Parsons. And that was Street Soldiers who got him. And Tino said, and they still ran the ball, right? Yeah, I mean, that year, LT ran for 1,600 yards, almost 1,700 yards the year that he had 100 receptions. Like, man, I mean, that was the ball going to him. I mean, he ran the ball 313 times, and it was like 140-something attempts, like, or 140-something targets to him. But yeah, that's crazy. He touched the ball 413 times in that season. 413 times. That is insane. Some of these running backs, like even workhorses, it's taken them 2-3 years to touch the ball that much. And Ricky, that's why Christian McCaffrey is the great white hope. He's for sure. He said he is that guy. So I won 6 championships with him. I've for sure won over that much. I mean, just in 2018 alone, I won 3 championships with him. And then I know in 19, I think I won 1 or 2 with him. And then there's a dry spell of CMC. And then for sure, without even thinking too hard at all, I know I won at least 1 championship with him last year because I traded for him. I traded A-Chain and 2 first-rounders for CMC. And boy, did he put me over that hump, baby, because my team was good. And, man, so much better with CMC, though. So much better with CMC. Yeah, we need more. We need more. I got Dak and Lamar in that with that one, too. And I can't remember what wide receivers I have, and I know my defense is stacked. Ron, so where do you have Dak finishing as QB this year? I bet you he finishes in the top 6 somewhere. Bet he finishes somewhere in the top 6. There goes CJ Mosley. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. All right, let's see. And there's got to be a... All right. Someone just asked me. Just going to double check, make sure it's the right link. 4/2025. All right. There we go. Ooh, look at B-Wag. C. Mosley and B-Wag. Let's get it. Uh-oh. And what up, Coach C? He said we're going to turn on Red Zone the first week of the Sunday. The first TD going to be J-Mo's 60-yard touchdown. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let me go look. Let me just go look at the schedule. Let's go look at the schedule. Week 1. Who do the Lions play? Who do the Lions play? They play the Rams on Sunday Night Football, so that specifically won't happen. So glad that's not even in the cards at all. 8-11 scary though. What was 8-11? Who was 8-11? Godwin. Yeah, that's a good pick right there. Philly Mike OG, what up? He said, can you, if you smell? Oh no, where is it?
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Oh, Levi's? Yeah, the 8-1. Oh, yeah, that's ugly. That's 2 ugly back-to-back picks right there. They had to wait 22 picks to make those ugly-ass back-to-back picks for him. Would you trade Amon-Ra and Devon A-Chain for Debo? I mean, Amon-Ra for A-Chain and Debo. Probably not. Probably not. So I'm gonna be on my Vicky Valancourt this year. I bet. That ain't no guess. That's what it's gonna be. Well, I guess we're gonna see on that first Sunday Night Football, huh? Because that's everything is gonna be happening based off of that. Danny Pesos at the 14-9. Street Soldiers. Man, he didn't even get picked as QB 32. What's he thinking? Do you have that? No, I don't. I need to get it. That'd be funny. Ain't no guess. That's what it's gonna be. Taylor Puka. Yeah, I'm like with Anthony. I'm on the Taylor side. The corner eye look, we saw what was happening. Yeah, when they were a touchdown away. After that, I didn't even see it, but we had Patrick Queen get taken. She's a killer queen. A few minutes ago. Here we go. Let me see. Haven't played these ones in a while, but these ones are good.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
But I gotta know what's your fantasy.
Oh, and I didn't even see that. Decanter, he's getting in the zone.
Get in the zone.
There ain't no zone. Derek said we need that drop. Let me see. Well, help me out, Derek. Go find it. I'm sure we could find it somewhere over here. Let me go. And I need to go get that one to Mama. You know, I'm not a fan of you and all these questions, Miss Valancourt. Astronomy is just one of the many tools of the devil. Oh, man. Everything's the devil to you, Mama. All right, let's see. Waterboy, Vicky. Let's see. That ain't no guess. Oh, Derek found it already. Oh, you know what? I just found it. I bet you it's the same one. Found it. Found it. So they said that belt's coming with that belt's coming with Stone Cold.
What?
I said the belt's coming with Stone Cold.
What? And that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so.
Oh. Three nasty players right there, Mosley, Wagner, and Winfield.
Give me a hell yeah.
Yeah. Bets on what? It said bets on who asks, how do I set my lineup? Oh, man. Who is going to be that person? Are we going to have a person that's like that? I hope not. Derek said the mom in the background when she's doing her little dance. Uh-oh. Tina said, I got a good trivia question. Let's go. It's trivia time. Let's hear it. Come on, Tino, give it to me. Ooh, what wide receiver? It was crazy how that worked out perfectly. What wide receiver has caught a pass from Baker, Kyler, Hurts, and Dak? That's interesting. I don't know. Because I don't, because especially like this could include college. Josh Downs. I don't know. Yeah, I've got no fucking idea. Does this include college? Because if it includes college, I mean that opens up a whole other like realm. Or is it only in the NFL? I assume it has to include college somehow. CD Lamb. So it had to be college then, right? Interesting. All right. Well, there we go. That's a good trivia question. All right. Let's see. Tell me how this song sounds, guys. If it's like super loud, because this is going to be coming from the stream. How loud was that? Sauce Gardner, Kyle Hamilton. Is it the same like as all the other drops? Tino says sounds good. All right. Because now that I finally got the Stream Deck and everything working, I was thinking about just putting songs on that because I could put like unlimited songs. Like on that, I can only put so many on. I can only put so many on what's it called? On my the StreamYard platform. So yeah, it was nice and loud. I noticed how low you put it. Well, see, like on this, I don't know how this sounds, how this comes through. This one might be a little lower, but still pretty loud.
Yeah. So seductive. I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Oh, you can have it your way. How do you want it? Gonna back that thing up or should I push up on it? Break it down for you now, baby, it's simple. You be your nympho, I'll be your nympho. Got the magic stick, I'm the love doctor. Your friends teasing me about a sprung, I got you. But wanna show me baby, no problem.
Man, that guy's man. What is he? He said, who hired that guy? Because what was he in? He was in, so that was The Hangover. And then what? He was in, the Dan Band. There we go. So you can't just play the Dan Band with my wife around. She wasn't expecting. That's funny. Classic. Sorry, Tina. Sorry. Dude, look at how late Levante David went. Okay, Step Brothers was one of them. And then what was the other one? Was it Old School or I know there was 3 of them. Tino, what was the other one? I know you know. I know Tino knows. He religiously watches that video of the Dan Band. Nah, it wasn't Wedding Singer. He wasn't in the Wedding Singer. But that's fucking funny though. Remember Boy George in there? Only knew the one song. Give me time. Shit was so funny. And then the fucking who was it? Steve Buscemi. He was all excited. Like, ooh, look at her. Tino, well, we already remember 2 of them. It was Step Brothers. It was Hangover. And I said, what was the other one? Do you remember the other one? I think it was Old School. But yeah, I've got a few random. What 5 football teams have the same starting letter for their city and state and name? Huh. Let's see. Starsky and Hutch. It could be. Definitely could be. So let's see. What 5 football teams have the same starting letter for their city, state, and name? Well, I feel like Kansas City. That has to be one, right? But yeah, see, that's what I'm getting. The city. Oh, is that? Oh, that city / state. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Well, I mean, KC's got to be one of them, right? I mean, Kansas City Chiefs, and they're from Kansas City. For example, like Seattle Seahawks. Oh, okay, like that. Oh, the S and the S. Okay, okay. All right. Well, there's one of them. Trying to think. All the ones in my head that I'm doing, they're wrong. Huh. Throw it in the chat, guys. What is it? Throw them in. We got one, but we need 4 more. I mean, I'm just trying to like go through all the teams, like just in my head. Californian Chargers, right? Or would it be like Los Angeles and Chargers? But I think California and Chargers, even though they're not the California Chargers. Tell me if I'm right about that. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm high. I don't get the question. Buffalo Bills. Okay, there we go. There we go. So not the California Chargers then. Huh. So Seattle Seahawks, Buffalo Bills. That's 2 of the 5. Yeah, it's definitely like just trying to go through all the teams like in my head. That's really all I'm trying to do. Yeah, or city, whatever their team name is, just like what he was saying. No, not New York. Jacksonville Jaguars. There we go. I hadn't made it that far in the list. Tennessee Titans. Sounds good, Derek. I'm sure we'll be here when you get back. I know Rams are going to start guessing team. No, not Green Bay, because it'd be Green Bay Packers. It's a G and a P. Dang, what's the last one? Nothing there. Nothing in the north, in either one of the norths. Damn, what's the last one? I've like gone through like 3 divisions in my head and none of them are there. Jason said the Steelers. No, because it'd be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Uh-oh, there goes Dodson.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, he already named the Buffalo Bills. So we got the Seattle Seahawks, the Buffalo Bills, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Tennessee Titans. So what's the last? Oh, he named all 5. What was the other one? Let's see. I see Seattle Seahawks, Buffalo Bills, Jacksonville Jaguars, and Tennessee Titans. I see 4. I don't see the 5th. So just start in again. Well, that's only 4. Who's the 5th? Or were we on a fool's errand trying to figure out the 5th? Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I said you didn't say the 5th one. I have no fucking idea. No, not the Steelers. Let's see. Who's the other team in the South that I'm forgetting? Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. Let me pull up a list of all the NFL names. Okay, just verified. Okay. Oh man. Sent us on a fool's errand trying to figure out that fifth one. All right, let's see. What other songs? What other songs do I have here on the deck? Got all right. Yeah, Tia said I would help, but I'm lost. Yeah. Seahawks, Ravens, Eagles, Falcons. Okay, let's see. Is there any others besides that, or is it those four? Cardinals. Yep. That's another one. Tino was fast on that one. Yeah, Tino was super fast on that one. We got another best ball slow draft that has opened. It's Division 127. So we are like right around passing this 125 altogether. What two QBs started the 2002 Super Bowl Bucks Raiders? Rich Gannon and Ben Johnson. Right? I think that was it. Man, Gardner Minshew going pretty late, 16th round. There we go. See, it's tough though, because like when you ask I don't know. I guess that's not really that easy of a question, but I got a lot of I've got a lot of football knowledge. I know there's a bunch of people who have more than me, but I got a bunch. I got a bunch in the tank ready to go. Jason, you got to catch up. Hit the live button. Catch up. One. Kurt Warner has one Super Bowl. He went to two. He lost one and won one. Right? Greatest show on turf. Him, Marshall Faulk, Pride of San Diego State, and Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce. Man. It's a shame that I don't really know any of their defensive players, but their offense was just so damn good. And Kurt Warner, until Patrick Mahomes recently broke it. Oh, he went to 3. Oh, yeah. So he lost 2 because he lost one as a Cardinal. Yeah. Good one. He still does only have 1, though. So I was wrong about saying he went to 2 because he did go. With the Cardinals. I forgot about that one. That's who they lost to. They lost to the Pats. Went to 3, 1-1. Kurt Warner, until Patrick Mahomes recently broke it, he was the last quarterback to win in a regular season MVP and win the Super Bowl. That just those two things did not align until Patrick Mahomes. Like, that's so crazy. So what? He's a Hall of Famer from being what? Being a hacker at where? Joe Montana has 4 Super Bowls. 4-0. 4-0. 4-0 for Cool Joe. And he got 1 before Jerry Rice, and then he got 3 with Jerry Rice. And Jerry Rice got 4 also because he won 1 with Steve Young. What NFL player ran 1 yard and got 3 touchdowns? Well, the question should be what NFL player ran 3 yards and got 3 touchdowns? Michael Tolbert for those Chargers. He vultured. He was vulturing that. He vultured that much. He vultured that much that that they talked about him on the league. Oh, dang. Troy Franklin. Oh, so I guess I was wrong then. So, but Jerome Bettis ran 1 yard and got 3 touchdowns. Okay. So Michael Tolbert, he ran. Yeah. So I guess it was 3 yards and 3 touchdowns for him. Hold on, I gotta pull this up. I don't have it pulled up, so I can't get the link. But the bus, man. The bus. Oh, it's because he lost yards. Crazy. Crazy. He ran 5 times. Yeah, 3 of them for negative yards. That's nuts. How about Brian Dawkins stopping the bus dead in his tracks? I don't remember that one, but man, that's, if there's a highlight of that, throw the link in the chat because that would be interesting. What team has never given a drafted QB a second contract? Probably the Bears. I'm guessing the Bears. It was great seeing Vermeil get the Super Bowl after spending 7 miserable years with the Eagles. Yeah. Ooh, the Bucks. Yeah. The Bucks have never I mean, is Jameis Winston the best quarterback that the Bucks ever drafted? I mean, they drafted him with the first overall, but that's crazy. Is he the best QB that they've ever drafted? Like every time they won, they didn't have the best quarterbacks. It was like their defense. Or actually, wait, was that the only time they won in 2002? Didn't they win one other one? What NFL lineman has more Pro Bowls than holding calls? Yeah. Trent Williams could be a good guess. I mean, hasn't he been a Pro Bowler every single year of his career? That's a good one, though. If you're going to go ones like that, I got one for you after you say who the lineman was. Okay, yeah, Bucks only do have the one. No, they have 2. Because they won in 2002. Joe Thomas. Oh, Zach Martin. Okay. What NFL wide receiver has more tackles than dropped passes? I've thrown this one out there a few times before. Is that guards don't count? Nope. Uh-oh, Stone Cold LV in the house. Nope, not Deion Sanders. It's not someone who played defense and offense. It's just someone who played wide receiver only. And that was it. He said, I feel like it has to be prime. It's not. More tackles than dropped passes. He had a lot of tackles. I don't even know. I mean, it might be true for him, but I'm talking about just someone like the number's actually low for drop passes. Like, I don't think his number of drop passes is low. Darnell Green, nope. Nope. I mean, it's gonna make sense as soon as I say who it is. If you guys don't guess it, what are we in? Going into round 23 now. Crispy said Metcalf. No, it's not Metcalf. No, it's not Julian Edelman. Mm-mm. Like, this person averaged less than 2 drops per season. There's a hint for you. There we go. Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, 29 drop passes in his career compared to 37 total tackles. But let's see if it reigns true for Deion as well. Let's see. Deion Sanders only has 34 tackles in his NFL career. What? Really? He just never tackled anybody? He either picked it to the house or not. Yeah, that seems like so wrong. Definitely is wrong. Why does it have him only as that when you look on Google? There's no way Deion only has 30 something fucking total tackles. Yeah, there we go. 270 solos. I mean, I'm assuming he has more tackles than dropped passes. But let's see. But did he even play wide receiver that much, though? I mean, yeah, I know he didn't tackle, but I mean, still, for as long as he played, there's no way that he only had 30-something fucking tackles. But I saw it was 270. 270 solos. Let's see. Does it record the drops on here? I don't know. Dang. Starting offense all time. 1 QB. I'll go Joe Montana for the QB. The running back, I mean, man, it's tough to not say Barry Sanders. But, man, I mean, LT's like favorite, though, for sure. 2 wide receivers, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss. And the tight end, it's crazy. It's either Kelsey or Gonzalez, like one of those two. I mean, just be killing it all day. Brady, Barry Sanders, Randy Moss, Rice and Gronk, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, CeeDee Lamb, Jason Witten. Tino, you homer. You homer. Yeah, Tony Gonzalez is he's so good. Kelsey, I mean, he's still gonna have to work to catch his ass. Buda Baker off the board. What up, Jamie? Yeah, you know how long these best ball drafts take? You know how long they take, bro? We're getting closer, though. But, yeah, this one, it is dragging on a little bit. What QB wide receiver combo had a perfect passer rating in one season? It had to be the I mean, feel like it had to be Randy Moss and Brady in 2007. They didn't even win the Super Bowl, but man, what an insane regular season. Had to be them. Name one cornerback, middle linebacker, safety, pass rusher to start defense with. Cornerback, I'll go Darrelle Revis. Middle linebacker, I'll go. Fuck, it's so tough to just pick one. Russ and Lockett in 2017. Oh shit. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Already said what up, Huss. I got a trade offer. 12-team PPR, Gibbs and Lamb for my Bijan and Rome. I'm probably holding. I don't know. Because I'd rather have Bijan, man. Bijan's the best. Well, I mean, I know CD's like up there too. Man, it's kind of tough. Maybe do it and get Gibbs and Lamb. The Dallas don't have an all-time middle linebacker. No, they don't. No, they don't. Sean Taylor might have been one. Let's see. Yours: Darrelle Revis, Ray Lewis, Sean Taylor, Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, I mean, Lawrence Taylor has to be the pass rusher. The safety, My 2 favorite safeties of all time are Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu. So it's one of those guys. Yeah, the middle linebacker, though, like you say Ray Lewis, like, so maybe to not say the same one, I'd say London Fletcher. Or no, Patrick Willis. There we go. Patrick Willis. That's what I'm starting with. London Fletcher was an Iron Man, though. He like so underrated, man. Still underrated to this day. Can I put Ware at middle linebacker? Ware wasn't a middle linebacker. He's a pass rusher. Crispy, you're on the clock in the 32. So facts. Troy can see the future. Yeah, Troy Polamalu was the man. He was the man. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to refill my water. I'll be right back. I said I got Micah for pass rusher. Where he's not there yet. All right. We're closing in on the end here. 6 more rounds. 6 more rounds. We got a lot of guys in the chat who I know are not watching right now. This would have been an interesting one to get him. yeah, so just one, Street Soldiers, Matt Ass, and the Rookie. So we got 4 people in here who I don't think have this is their first time. Yeah, and there's a whole lot of people taking the full minute. Yeah, it's dragging. It's dragging on, that's for sure. Oh yeah, the ones that this draft is different for sure. For sure it is. Looking at your team though, I mean, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's for sure. Hit that like button, everybody. Wherever you are out there, hit that like button. Don't be looking at Thielen. Crispy said rookies. These last couple rounds that could win you a championship. It's time to get into championship form. All right. Oh, someone had to get him. Someone had to get Trayvon Walker, huh? And Toyota one said longest draft ever. I mean, they usually all don't take 2 hours or 2 hours plus. I mean, even when I came on, I don't think, well, maybe when I first started, I mean, I had the countdown going. So like when I actually came on, I think we were like mid-second round or something. But yeah, that's it's dragging, man. It is dragging. Yeah, we just kind of like playing music. Crispy said, I thought it was just me thinking that. No, there's a lot of people taking the full minute, running it all the way down. I mean, usually these drafts like an hour and a half. All right, sounds good, Toyota one. Yeah, might not even wait until the end until I start. Tomorrow, Anthony, I'll put all the links for this week. Well, actually, when you get time, join the 420 crew, 420crew.com, and you can go join for free. There's paid options, but you'll see the free options. I just posted there all the drafts for this week. Throughout the week, I will post in other. I'll keep posting inside a lot of the different divisions, especially the new ones. But yeah, join on Patreon. You want to do that because for the playoffs, I'm only putting the playoff scores in Patreon. That's it. And everyone has access to be able to get it for free, so you don't have to pay or anything. Because yeah, it's going to be hard to put it. Like Sleeper has a limitation on how much I can actually put in there, so that's why we're doing everything on Patreon, because Patreon's not going to limit me on how many team scores I can show and all that kind of shit. SEMO, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. They go down Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday during the week, 6 p.m. West Coast time. And I'll actually just throw the link in here right now. You guys could join now. It's the Karate Kid 3 division. I keep hearing the Jeopardy song in my head between picks. There you go. I'll help you out, Toyota One. Then it won't be in your head. You'll just be listening to it. There we go. And let's see if anybody, how many we got. So as of right now, we only got one person in the Karate Kid for tomorrow. This one filled up like crazy though. The Tuesday one, like I said, it filled up so fast I didn't even have to post anything about it. Yeah, there we go. Now you don't have to torture yourself just like not hearing it. You can just hear it. It makes it a little easier. Let's see. Someone asked for my thoughts on a specific trade. There's 2 trades that happened in this one dynasty league right now. Someone gave up CMC, Chris Godwin, and a second for Chase. And then the same guy who got Chase got Jonathan Taylor in this other trade and gave up Najee Harris, Rashee Rice, a third and a fourth. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't make those trades. I mean, I don't know. The one to get CMC Godwin in a second. I mean, I know you're getting older, but damn. Yeah, that's crazy though. It's a lot. It's a lot for those players, but I don't know. At this point of the season, this point of the off season, it's like you have to pay like stuff like that because like everyone's thinking like everybody has 100. You know, if we're grading on a scale of like just 100 being like top potential. Everybody's at top potential right now. Crispy said, damn, y'all taking that long and then picking trash. Back it up. Over here, we might as well smoke it up.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed. Weed is from the earth. God put this here for me and you. Take advantage, man.
I'm about to show y'all who the real Puff Daddy is. You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
Now, shimmin' or not, y'all should have bought a Honda. Well, why is it sparkling then? Why is it sparkling?
Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. I done the research. It's just a plant. It just grow like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects. Have to be careful because weed is getting stronger every 2 weeks. Just hit the blunt one time. I got shit to do today. What the fuck? This shit right here.
A lot of IDP. A lot of IDP going right now, as it always is when it gets down here, because all the offense is just so bad when you make it all the way down here. Yeah, there is very, very little diamonds in the rough when it comes to making it this far down. Let's see. Should I just be going and looking at Toyota One's team right now? I mean, last couple rounds, I assume they're just going to be bad all around. Damn, look at that. We're the CMC Barkley. Like, what a stack. What a stack. Olave. Well, actually, running backs. I mean, you're mixing in Mostert and you're mixing in B-Rob the Mob in there with him.
Caught a bullet in his rubber goose. He caught a bullet in his rubber goose. You can be at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your goose.
So killing it over there. That's definitely an A for those RBs. Pass catchers, Olave, Kelsey, Waddle. I mean, that's really nice. JSN, yeah. But still, even just with Olave, Kelsey, and Waddle, I mean, that's like, I feel like a B plus, and I feel like, I mean, JSN, I mean, he's not really going to lower it that much. I feel like it's still going to be a B plus. He would just be along for the ride with that. Cousins and Rodgers, I mean, yeah, that's no B plus, and maybe it's closer to a B minus, than anything, but I mean, it's still real solid, man. Solid B. I'm giving them a B minus. And then IDP, Singleton, Ernest Jones, Nick Bolton, Logan Wilson, Levante David. I mean, you killed it. You cleaned up at the IDP. That's for sure an A. And then let's see, man. And then with your bench, I mean, shit, you got Geno right off the bat. So I mean, you added in a third QB right there. I mean, that's like very, very important for these best ball benches, making sure you have a third QB. I like Polk. I mean, Gibson's whatever. Hunter Henry, Demarcus Robinson, crying Jamal Williams, Chiga Okonkwo. He's still got 2 picks left. I mean, that's probably, I mean, because of Geno, I feel like it's going to be like C plus B minus. Like range. I mean, Polk is nice too. I do think that he's gonna, assuming the quarterbacks have their shit together over there. But Jalen Polk, he's a dude, man. He's a dude. IDP bench. Frankie Louvu, what a start. Drew Tranquill, Jack Campbell, Trenton Simpson in the 24th round. Eric Kendricks, man. Toyota One's cleaning up. Cleaning up on the IDP. I mean, Drew Tranquill, I mean, that kind of ruined it, but like everybody else, I mean, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And for where you got him, like as well, even more awesome. So yeah, I mean, that's like, I feel like that's like a B, like for the IDP bench. So what did I say? A, B plus, B minus, A, B minus, and a B. Yeah, I feel like this is a really strong B plus. I feel like where this one is. Toyota One's killing it over here. Yeah, really, really strong B plus. Yep. And you cleaned up on the IDP. Cleaned up. Let me see. Who would I have picked different than Drew Tranquill? I'd probably pick McDuffie over Drew Tranquill. I mean, definitely want a couple picks after. And the ones that, like I said, different draft. Yeah, because you ain't getting no Trenton Simpson for the most part in the 24th round, and a lot. You ain't getting Eric Kendricks for the most part in the 25th round. Luvu, I mean, shit, even in the 19th round, super late. Yeah, cleaning up, bro. Cleaning up. This could be one of those teams for you, man. Man, I'm just so excited to see how some of these teams start shaping out in the first couple weeks, because now we're doing the against the median, an extra game against the median, and that's going to be something it's something brand new for this tournament, and it's something that is going to pretty much ensure that you're not going to get screwed by your schedule. Because I know there was probably some teams last year that got screwed by their schedule and not necessarily by how good their team was. So I wanted to take away that part of it to where your schedule can only screw you so much, because the against the median win and loss, I mean, if you're scoring in the top 6, you're getting that dub, and if you're scoring in that top 6, more often than not, I mean, that could be an extra 10 dubs or whatever right there, if your team's scoring like that, that is. But whatever it is, you score in the top half, more than half the games. Like, I feel like you're there for 9 or 10 of those games, and that's going to like set you apart. Like, it's going to make you a playoff team, because you're probably winning games along the path too. Anthony said, and my last pick is the GOAT. Let's see who he picked. Said, who's going to come back and play for the Vikings? No, get out of here. You're going to pick Brady? You're going to pick Brady, or who you picking? Ryan Tannehill? Who's your GOAT? Who's your GOAT? Brady. Got him. He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back.
Let's get it on.
He ain't coming back. I'm going to now I need to get that Point Break drop for you. You let him go. He's not coming back. I know, like, you let him go. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him when he comes back in. He's not coming back. Did you see they're coming out with the Point Break 2? Or a Point Break a Point Break sequel. I don't even know if it's a sequel or what it's considered. Mills to the Vikings.
In this ring, I'm the king, known as Mills. Obey my command at all times.
Dude, that was a good one. That was a good one for sure. Anthony said, imagine a Brady JJ year. It'd probably suck, man. It'd probably suck. It would, man. Brady hasn't even played for like a year now. Come on. All right, so if anybody wants a grade, let me know now. Let me know now. I already did Toyota ones. Because if nobody wants a grade, get the hell out of here. Said it doesn't matter. Eats avocados daily. All right, let's see. Well, the Tom Brady one's definitely bringing you down. Let's see. Man, so you messed up by taking CD Lamb and Richardson in the first, when you could have had CD and Dak. Come on, man. Let's see. CD, Evans, Rashee Rice, and Adam Thielen would be in there as well. I feel like I'm going to give that a B. And it's mainly because of CD Lamb and Mike Evans. Like, man, you picked Rashee Rice way too early. You could have got him rounds later. But if he's your guy, get your guy. Anthony says, my worst team this year. Okay. Okay, good. So you should already expect a harsh grade then. A-Chain, Kamara, Montgomery, and Brooks. Oh man, Brooks. I feel like Brooks can only bring it down so much. I mean, A-Chain and Kamara, I feel like those are like B guys to me. Dave Montgomery, maybe like a B- or a C+ guy. So maybe we'll yeah, this is like these guys are fringing on the B- and the B range for the running backs. And then Richardson and Stafford, like, man, I'll give that. I mean, I still have Richardson. I mean, he's a C to me right now. I mean, he could be lower, but I have him as a C. Matt Stafford's going to be like a B- like type of guy. So we'll just say C+ for your quarterbacks. IDP. Mosley, Wagner, Winfield, Alshire, Tremaine Edmonds. I mean, you had me until Tremaine Edmonds, but man, I mean, those first four savages. And I feel like Tremaine Edmonds takes this down from an A to an A-. You had someone different in there besides Tremaine Edmonds in the starting five. Maybe you're getting the full A instead of the A-. Let's see. Bench, Leggett, Lockett, nice. Reed Shaheed, oh, he got Dodson.
Well, obviously,
Mooney, Bateman, don't fall for the bait, man. Boyd and Brady. I feel like that's like a C+. I mean, it's not too shabby, but nothing like extra special about it either. And then Kyle Duggar, Jordan Hicks, EJ Speed, Cam Curl, Cashman, Nate Hobbs, Grant Delpit, Greg Delpit. I mean, that's probably like a C+ also. I mean, you have a couple nice pieces, but kind of just above average for some of these guys. And when Anthony said Brooks is a late year player, yeah, maybe he could be, but you had to get him real early for him to play late. So let's see. So all in all, what's that end up being? So what do we say? A B. A B, C+, A-, C+, and then C+ for the IDP. So let's see, what is that? So all in all is probably fringing on. It's probably like right there in the B- range is where it is. Yeah, not really too much fringing going on there, but yeah, right in the B- range, which is still a good team. Just a couple holes, and not even really holes, just a couple spots I think are weaker than the others. But I mean, that's every fantasy football team, though. All right. Perfect. Slower day for grades means I can go handle some things that I need to handle. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Let me shout out the producers of the show because you guys are super important. I appreciate you guys. Our 420 crew Patreon members, the ultimate members, the ultimate priority, the all access, the elite members, the superstar members. I appreciate you guys. Without you guys, this show doesn't get to run every day. So salute from me to you for sure. And hell yeah, Anthony, we'll see you tomorrow. Toyota 1. We'll see you guys next time, and we'll see you in the morning, 8:30-ish West Coast time for Elevated Sports Talk. Let's go.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the, 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 here comes the.